Hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Project Zomboid Zero to Hero Run on Build 42, vanilla style. So, last we left off, we were struggling to figure out why the split pasta into 4 bowls thing wasn't working. Don't know what the hell the issue is. They don't need to make it like quantum mechanics to get this stuff done now. The mutton chops need to go into the garbage downstairs, and I'm actually going to pick these nails back up. Those will go down with us. Did it to myself again. So starting off, haven't had much work on these two since we haven't done much combat or sharpening stuff or anything along those lines. Carpentry is what we're basically working on right now, ripping things apart, barricading the rooms as we're ripping stuff apart in them, and then taking all the remaining supplies after getting at least 2 boards on these back windows in the gated area up, and then whatever we take upstairs here we use for building on the house more. Electrical, some of the things we're going to be leaving in the classrooms, like the teacher's desk that has a lamp on them, and the wall clocks, so we can rip those apart when we find electrical too. Aside from that, we're currently reading foraging. We're reading the Foraging 2 book. Slowly working through the big ones. Strength is getting up there. Fitness staggering behind by almost full 2 levels. Lightfoot and sneak, running, and nimble haven't really gone up much. And that's about it. Exercise of choice has been burpees, so we're working on both strength and fitness. What's our water at? Come here. Yeah, low on water. Of course that puts us overweight. That's stupid. Hate being overweight constantly in this game. Just carrying some basic stuff. But so far we got that room done and barricaded up fully because of the access that the Zeds still have right there. But this room is just going to get 2. So everything has been looted from down here, so it's essentially just going to be going around ripping these all apart. I forgot to put the mutton chop in there to get a little bit less on now. Wait. Actually, messed up as it is, that mutton chop will be enough to take me down below being overweight. And of course, first thing we take apart in the room fails. Into the compost heap you go. No compost yet, I think. But plenty of things in here for that. Almost ready to harvest. Just making sure none of these need to be weeded or anything like that. I think it gives the gardening menu if it does need to be weeded. So back we go. Yeah, it's stupid. Just throwing that the mutton chops in there is enough to take me below my limit. Doing this all day for several days in a row, I'm surprised just ripping this stuff apart doesn't take up your strength. 6742. No. No, I think we got some nails there. Yeah. So I'll have to take this apart, all these, leaving this, and this, and all the chairs. Got one plank. Sort of certain that we got carpentry 4 upstairs. So that's going to take a while to read through, but we'll get to it. Another plank. It does make me sort of wonder, like, taking the time to go out here and search for a whatchamacallit. I just noticed that the vines are growing up on that. I wonder if the vines will actually like cover the windows and the Zeds won't notice it. That would be interesting. I should take this apart next. And I just had like a brain for coming out here and looking for logs and sawing those to get 3 planks. Probably faster than doing this. Okay, what do we got on the ground here? 3 planks right here. No, we'll pop them in the bag and barricade some stuff up now. One, 2, 3. That'll use up these planks at least, and some of my nails. So we got that done. Let's actually get this other one done. As this potentially give us what we need to do the last boarding there. That's a 2/3 mark. Plank on the ground, plank on the ground. So we'll finish doing our barricades for this room. Got these 2, 3 windows here, and that is that. One big thing will be where it comes down to getting our fitness up more and being able to dependably get up and down the sheet ropes. We'll just completely barricade the indoors with any wood planks we might have left over after like building everything that we need to build. Then on the outside, maybe even do metal sheets. Just be like, okay, they want to get in, it's going to take them a good while. Hopefully. Personally, I don't see any reason why the Zeds should be able to break through a proper metal barricade on a window. But, you know, that's just the way it is. They gotta make it so that we can't be like completely comfy cozy in our own base. Though I do believe if a zombie apocalypse did happen, humanity would, well, what was left and was able to actually get their shit together, they would be able to take over places like this and have a proper rooftop garden going for food. And since it seems the zombies don't give a damn about livestock, you know, could potentially have livestock like chickens and other things. Eventually they would all waste away and we would hopefully be able to reclaim the planet again. No, I know a lot of technologies and stuff would be lost. Oh well, you know, it's better that the human race keeps going. Somebody's got to be a pain in the ass for the universe, and it might as well be us. So this is almost done. So this will be a few more frames that we can put up. Once the frames are all put up, we'll start off with the corners, since I know I want both the corners to be full wood, and then the doorways, and then we'll put in window, full wall, window. We'll sort of like stagger it that way. Alright. So all this stuff is going to this to reduce some of its weight. And we'll start from the end and work our way over. Wrong thing. So thankful that I didn't actually pick it up right off the bat. Sorry if you guys hear the dog downstairs. Neighbors have a puppers, and yeah, I'm not against people having animals as long as they can actually take care of them. Okay, so that's full up. We'd probably take one or two. Nope. So the satchel's gonna hold one. Two. Okay, I sort of want to get this done in one go. Can't pick that up. This is gonna have to be just what we can carry on our person. But that seems to be it. This room is clear. Yay. Another room done. Leaves 2 more classrooms, then out we go to adventure time. Try to find more books and other useful things. Actually, I think the first thing I'm going to do when it comes down to getting stuff outdoors, I'm going to go over to that barbecue pit that's down this way, or that barbecue grill, and get the damn bottle of propane that's been sitting in there for, I think, like the last 30 episodes. It's been there. Okay, what can we put away here? Not there. That's got some space. I can take that. These wood scraps can go in here. Some of the wood scraps can go. Oh, they'll just all go in here then, I think. Alright, those last 2 will go into the campfire. Yeah, down to 5.5, so they'll fit. This will take it to 6, then 640, which will be really close to full to begin with. It's like 7 hours, I think, you can put in. So we got here. Start off with building from where we're at. Now, wall frame. gonna start from here, so I know it's like less likely that I'll goof up. That's it. Do we have any more planks? No, we don't. Okay. So many nails on the ground. Got those. 2 more maybe, and then we'll meet the edge here. Not 100% sure. Okay, so we got all our stuff left over there. Attach left, attach right, attach back. Nothing there. Nails. Wood saw can go in here for the time being. Pick up all nails, drop all nails, pick up only half. That'll be enough. Slowly becoming this drunk. So actually, I think we'll be all the way through the two classrooms today, and then we'll have one last one for next episode, and then we'll start with our loot runs. That's the broken door one. So again, let's start disassembling. We'll actually go up and down the rows this time. Failed to produce anything. Sorry. Oh, the minor muscle pain has gone away. Minor damage. If we get this all ripped apart, I don't know about actually taking everything upstairs in this run. Might do a secondary sweep of this room just in case. And then we'll go and we'll definitely have to do our workout and some more reading. Carpentry is getting fairly close now. 800, well, 755.37 more to level up to 6. Then we can make stairs, yay! Which I guess could be useful. I could build from the rooftop, from the lower rooftop to the upper rooftop, a staircase outdoors instead of having to go inside the rooftop access staircase that's already there. Don't think I'll get into too much of a situation that I have to worry about having like run from there to down there, but less time we gotta like spend going all the way around, especially if we maybe like hauling heavy stuff. I would say crops, but since that's not really working right now, as it's still something that could potentially mess with your performance as well as a potential crash issue from what some people have said, since it checks from ground level up for agricultural stuff going on. I was about to right click to see if any of those were ready, but I remember that stops me from actually doing what I was doing. So we'll wait until that, and then we'll see. We're almost ready to harvest. Almost ready to harvest. Almost ready. Almost ready. Still young radishes. Can't be that far off and when I planted everything, because I had those 5 seeds on me. And I know to keep them at least one plot apart from each other, so if one gets sick or infested, it's just that one. We don't have to worry about losing the whole crop. I know there's a nice farmstead to the east of town, but for now, the main concern is doing my own thing here that I already have set up. Take the place of learning and make it the epicenter of surviving the apocalypse. So yeah, we will get 2 done here. We'll be really darn close to 1800. Go up, do our exercises, read the book, and don't know how close it's going to be to the end of the episode for that time. There's plenty of doors in the school too that I can literally just rip a door off the hinges for, well, rip a door apart and get the hinges and stuff I need for making doors for upstairs. Oh, another failure. Huh. But also whenever I'm out and about, if the zombies destroyed a door, then I could always just pick those pieces up. It's like I think down the southern street here, it's going this way. There's 8 houses that I can go through there. Then at the end of this street where it comes down, there's 3 or 4. So I was going to start from the bottom side here and work my way around. Because it's also like on a tree line, so there's also a chance that there's Zeds that are in the damn forest. Whenever I'm like doing my check around the perimeter of the house before I go inside. Would be neat to find another one of those like hidey hole rooms that I found in the one basement, where I got this Ellis harness from. Still sort of surprised that there was no guns there. Then again, like this area was sort of my starting area, so maybe because of how close it was to where I started, it might not have those. Alright. Time to start boarding up. No, okay. Time to start boarding up the windows. A 1. And a 2. I was sort of hoping that was close enough. Nails. Get all the nails picked up first, so those are like lightest. But I still have this like feeling that I might have missed a nail or something up in that other room. But right now I'm not super geeked out about missing any of them. Just rather make it like a solid gathering in one go sort of thing, you know? Alright, so where does that? Get the 2 planks I need. Build a barricade. And now I'll leave the 2 in that room. And that's that for barricading down here. until I decide to go up to 4 times. Time to make myself stupidly over encumbered again. The flashlight's still gonna have to be out. Okay, pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop. Okay, that's a good bit down. I have a feeling this one gave me way more planks than the last one. Okay, that's basically full now, so the rest of this just carrying on my person. So I might as well have my flashlight. Wait, what was there? Okay, so it was this plank down here then. And then these last 2 scraps. And this room is clean. That just leaves here. So we did get through 2 classrooms in 1 session. 2 there. 3. 8 planks. I think we'll be done with doing the frame with this. Alright, we can try not to close it up on ourselves. Okay, so this one still has a teeny tiny bit more I can hold, but not those. Okay. What about you? Full. We're going to have to build another damn crate, aren't we? Eat half. There we go. Upward. Upward and onward. And again, it put it on the ground. Full. Don't know if it'll hold these. Okay, got one of them. I'll hold that. That one's got space. Woods. Scraps can go in here. That one's got no wood scraps to it. Alright. I do see that it's 1800, so we might just read until 20 after we get this stuff built. Okay, build. Wall. Build one here. Frames are done finally. What do we got left over then? No planks there, no planks there. So we managed to use up all of our planks in that as well. So we'll place this down and we will start working on building. Oh, that's a bit annoying. We'll build the doorways first then. So, door. 4 planks per door and 4 nails. So total, we'll say 12 planks just to get that done. Got 1 there, and I forgot we need to get some nails for downstairs still. Pain's already gone away. But just in case, we're going to stick with reading. Sorry. So today, up until 2000, is just going to be reading to give ourselves a little bit of a break after doing that heavy lifting. So reading till 2000 will definitely get a decent chunk of this book done, I think. There we go. Oh yeah, 81. Not bad. Put that on the ground. That should be enough time that we rested. So, why not? Push all this. Except for the watch. Gotta remember not to put the watch in there so we can keep track of time. What do you mean I can't put the duffel bag in the duffel bag? Drop. That's so much that's right there. Let's see how far along we get. About 40 minutes there. Wrong duffel bag, it's the purplish one. So we got that on, get redressed. Where? No, I remember that we got food on the ground here, over there, and where? Ta-da! So we are all done, ready, just before even the 10-minute mark hit after 2100. Carpentry, about 450 off. So that might level up here soon with putting up some of these walls. What else? Got some cooking from making the pasta that's on the ground here. The book that we're reading through, starting to see the XP bonus for Forging 2 book. Slowly basically getting ready so that whenever the time comes that we're going to actually work on the skills, we've got a big chunk of XP we can gain from it. The slowest will probably be weapon stuff, but want to get mechanics up. I wish there was a thing for like armoring up the vehicles without having to use a mod, but that'd just be the way it be. Other than that, slightly damaged. Nothing new. Survived until the 10th of August, where we start off in July. Strength is about 2k away now. Fitness, slowly but surely. That one's probably gonna be like the big kicker. I could see like getting up to 10 strength and barely being like up to 5 or 6 fitness. I hate to say it. Just the way it is. But thank you guys for joining me on this adventure, misadventure, whatever you wish to call it. Until next time, bye.